for both teams.
How much magic damage do you want? Yes.
In my head, this is not good. But
you know what?
If both teams do it, maybe it is good.
Yes.
And Gwen does a lot of true damage, and Seju does some physical damage. Burn spells, and then 113 can wrap in from behind. As GenX probably feels a little bit safe with this ward.
Oh, he's no longer safe, however. Exhausted, Irrelevant now going in. 113 committing. Gwen immune as GenX tries to get a bit more damage down. Irrelevant trying to find the snip on a GenX. Nice shuriken flip, but still, that's first blood for BDS. Is Reeker going to get punished? Reeker desperate to get the wave in. But 113 is right here. They'll spot Reeker. Paris coming in as well. Nuke has to be careful not to overstay. It could be in trouble. Combo there. Easy kill pickup. So they might just try to fight this, but they're at a man disadvantage. Can't quite see. Nuke is level 6. Can ult into the fight. Paris only level 5. It could be tough. 113 in the midst of everybody. The lockup, the CC is there. 113 set now to fall. The flash forward into his teammates. That is not what you wanted. 200 health or more taken away from every member of BDS. Right as you praise him, it all starts to fall apart. The Reeker, of course, with no ultimate does make it pretty hard to finish a kill.
It's going to be Grubs just going over to the side of BDS with that top and mid prio. Feeling pretty good about that one. And as you said, due to the fight on Drake, nobody actually got Drake, which means BDS...
They did find some early leads from it. It just didn't transition into anything more meaningful. But Irrelevant very rapidly becoming a problem as this fight breaks out. Ulti in from the Hui. Kadui free firing. 113 goes forward and will get taken down. Ulti over the wall from Ice. The Loopy still walking away as the Drake falls.
Irrelevant can kind of 1v2 here and just keep them at bay.
Ready for the full-on 5v5. Flash is up across the board for SK, except for the Akali, who does not have one. Same
Ice
story
is a
for
bit
BDS.
zoned out.
BDS being pushed back. Loopy, decent flank, but they're just going to try and turn and burn. He doesn't even get a chance to proc the Aftershock. He's just instantly deleted. In the meantime, Irrelevant trying to 2v1 here. A single grub. All that's left. BDS already got 4. They're going to get 1 more as well. That's 5. The Gwen still standing. Irrelevant dashing back into 113. Count up is GenX. Down he goes. Ice on a killing spree. Complete and total disaster. The Weaver's wall coming in. Reeker running for his life. Pukata taken out as well.
1, 2. Wait, there's a Ninja Tabi.
There's a Swifties and a plated steel caps.
Plated steel caps could do it. Come on. Oh,
he's at 7. Reeker caught out. Flick comes in. That's all the gold lead. That's the only strong position on the map. Deleted. The ulti's still going. Ice now ready with the setup. Just a few seconds away from the ultimate. Kadui waiting over the wall. Lays down a rocket, but not much else. BDS pushing in bot side, getting that pick, looking to knock down this tower.
Yeah, great play from BDS here. They're able to shut down the one member of SK that is actually strong in Reeker. And now they're going to get this bot tower as well. And wow, BDS are looking pretty damn good.
Definitely are. But for SK, I mean, this is tough. Game 1 was much closer than this. Game 2 has been complete slaughter thus far. But in general, people like to keep it simple. So I think that is the conclusion a lot of people will make.
Well, Fnatic are playing today against KC, so we'll really get to see.
And KC did beat BDS pretty handedly.
But then if KC loses to Fnatic and BDS beats SK, oh, a little wall hit from Nook.
Then we have the circle of... The circle is coming back. I'll just leave it at that. Reeker, nice fear. Gonna poke damage down. This is a very hard 1v1 to win. He's dead. 113's on the way. Threaded volley to finish. And
I think that what I want to see from SK is when it comes to this Drake spawn at 3 minutes, I think they should try to cross-map it for gold. And
ulti coming in from 113. Setup is good. Flick is good. Follow-up kill is instantaneous. SK asleep at the wheel. Control ward covering that.
Yeah, they don't even need to ulti.
Wow. It's 19 minutes. It's a 6K gold lead.
Yeah.
Right? I just don't know what the angle is here for SK. It's so hard.
Yeah, GenX is here, but he's going to be forced out.
Weaver's wall comes out. Reeker again, the target. Split fight though. BDS could lose on the bottom side of the fight. Nuke finding the initial kill onto Reeker. Paris now trying to retreat. GenX looking for a bit of follow-up, and Paris will get taken down.
Is that they're able to pressure this top side, but
Reeker,
instead it's Reeker that's called.
Again. One more combo.
No flash.
No flash. Nuke unstoppable.
Yeah, and that's just a mistake from Reeker, right? He face checks into enemy, a little crab, but
I mean, in a perfect game, or in a perfect level performance, there's so few plays as GenX is rooted up. Chain CC there, ulti going in for the MF, GenX forced to retreat. Kadui just desperate to clear the wave, and the tier 2 will fall.
A little bit slow ult there by us. I think if he ults earlier, he could actually take down GenX, but to be honest, doesn't really matter as you're about to get this tier 2 bot and build up to an 8,000 gold lead.
I mean, how do you keep focus?
Go into any bush.
Yeah, and you being strong in your 1v1 matchup stops mattering once you're out of your 1v1 matchup.
Yeah.
1-1-3 might be caught here. Kadui now following. They have to be careful not to overchase into Nuke. Nice start, but Bukata eating a lot of that damage. Not bad for the side of SK. Reeker now here could potentially look to follow up. Irrelevant off to the side, zoning away Gen X. Reeker trying to get an angle to get a bit more damage down. Otacon leash, but it's hitting BDS a decent amount. Gen X dashing over the wall. Nuke now dominating. That's a single kill. SK, do they want to keep going for this? They're down a man, but a lot of blinking health bars on the side of BDS. Nuke half HP, 1-3 healing up nicely, and Ice isolated on his lonesome.
Irrelevant is coming.
Irrelevant looking to herd them. BDS hoping to find the setup. Weaver's wall goes down. Irrelevant trying to find the angle. Paris immediately going to fall up. It's a split fight, but BDS are winning both of them. Irrelevant now on the chase. The needlework making quick work of Kadui. Bukata nowhere to go as the flick back does manage to land, and it's complete and total disaster.
And it's an ace for BDS.
Yes. Hasn't been easy, but it has been very clean. 7-0-8 for Nuke, 6-0-3 for Ice. Irrelevant 3-0-3, 2.2k gold lead. This Akali pick not working out at all.
They can get all inhibs here. Gen X might be in trouble.
Falling. Irrelevant ignoring Gen X completely to just hit the tower. Will finish it in the face of the Akali and is now finally forced to withdraw. So 200 gold back as Loopy's now going to give his life in exchange for very little. Not much else to say. Bukata starting the fight. Nuke. Paris now running. Paris gonna die. Hits the cowbell. He's withdrawing. Guys, like, Bukata going in. SK, last hope, last fight. 8k on the Baron, getting lower. Bukata knocked up, knocked towards the pit. A little bit risky, but BDS just turning their attention now. Ulti unleashed from the MF. Irrelevant on the side. They're desperate to kill this Gwen, but he's still standing. Shield coming in from the lock of the Iron Solari. Gen X going back in, but he's exhausted. He's a tired little ninja, and the shutdown coming out as well.
Yeah, you have to think that's going to be game here. It's going to be Gwen recalling, being able to TP back. A 4 versus 2. Kadui is going to have to make a miracle to try to hold this.
I think the kid of Corky, it's just not enough. You need a 4-item Aphelios if you want to turn this one back, but maybe Kadui can get it done. Paris with a quick combo. The answer is no. No, he cannot. It was short-lived. SK completely decimated. BDS can feel good about this. Huge confidence win for them. For SK, you just hope that they can adapt coming into their future series. Hope that this doesn't stymie their momentum too much from that first upset against Fnatic.
It was a very clean game from BDS. Super happy with the glow up from 1-1-3 in Paris. A nice little 2-0 and no real big throws. Little bit messier game 1 while an incredible clean game 2. And 1-1-3 showing that he can carry on tanks too, baby.